MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State, Safeco Field in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ariel Miranda gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Here's Nori Aoki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Swing and a liner. And on one pitch, he's retired. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Ready now as Drupal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Third, the left fielder, number 50.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. Vogelbach takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ben Gamel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on. And that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Batting third.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, designated
now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Michael
Leading off for the
Conforto.
Mets.
He'll lead it off
Center
here to
fielder.
begin the second.
Michael Conforto.
Way out in front.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Fastball called for strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
First baseman.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Number 22 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Wilmer Flores waits on deck. Squared that one up just a little late. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Heredia going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Seager's tag is too late. He's in there with a triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, believe it or not. You got the changeup and you got him out in front. Yeah, he had a foul ball home run, but that's what it is. Foul ball.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Gavin Cecchini, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in, Dan Vogelback. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. A can't miss sight. Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network. Digging in, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Heredia. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Travis d'Arnaud goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a curveball 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Ruiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And that one right down Main Street. Runner at third here, nobody out. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Gene Segura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ben Gamel will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch
The
from.
left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamel ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting.
In now, number 22. In the air out to left. Gamel is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Back with Harold Reynolds and Van Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning.
Cano. The
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Standing in now, Gavin Cecchini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Kyle Seager
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Dan Vogelback. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came from.
Center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In the dirt here. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura standing in, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Travis
into the windup
d'Arnaud.
and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Slow little roller to third. Flores is up with it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready for another chance? Number 22. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Third baseman, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Gavin Cicchini.
Second baseman, Gavin.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Giving chase is Heredia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch
Leading off for the
Haniger. He'll
Mariners.
start things out here in the bottom
Right
of inning
fielder.
number 7.
Mitch Haniger.
Hansel
Your attention,
Robles
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for New
over
York,
on the mound and start
Number
the home
47,
7.
Hansel Robles.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in once again, Kyle
baseman, number
Seager. 0 for
15.
2 with a couple of
Kyle
strikeouts for him
Seager.
so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to
Now
try it
batting,
again, Dan
first
Vogelback.
baseman,
He's singled in 2
Dan
trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way in front of that fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen,
for the
as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready for another
David
shot now.
Phelps.
Number 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heredia is right there, 1 down.
Now
Digging
batting,
in once again,
catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis
1 for 2
d'Arnaud.
on his line so far in the game. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heredia calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Here's Nori Aoki. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Heredia. And the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Jerry Stamillia enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Lifetime against Familia. 1 for 6. And now a pitch on the way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Outside, 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
So striding in, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Number 22 is there for it, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-0. James Pazos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. As Drubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
As Drubal Cabrera.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Heredia is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Haniger. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is taken by Cano for ball 4, and he's aboard. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to do it.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
A 2-0 finish today. Ariel Miranda pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.